Give you one message to hold in your hearts today. It's this: never, ever give up.
FBI raid at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence.
Deadly force being authorized.
Nothing worth doing ever, ever, ever came easy.
Donald J. Trump has been indicted.
Jack Smith has again indicted former President Trump.
Over the course of your life, you will find that things are not always fair. You will find that things happen to you that you do not deserve. Like they said, take a look at what happened. But you have to put your head down and fight, fight, fight. Never, ever, ever give up. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong.
CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president.
Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider, because it's the outsiders who change the world. 250 million Americans are not garbage, and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward.
I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
So just remember that. Never stop fighting for what you believe in and for the people who care about you. America is beginning a new chapter. Our best days are yet to come. I can promise you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is like Christmas fucking morning. As always, I'm Robert Herr, host of the Washcast.
And I'm Nathan Hale, host of Spin Cycle Live.
Welcome to the Inauguration Day Simulcast. Daddy's home.
Guess who's back? Back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Ding 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 ding.
I'll create a monster, cause nobody wants to see Biden no more. They want Trump. I'm John Liver. Well, if you want Trump, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor. When I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table, well, he's operating. You waited this long, now stop debating. Cause I'm back, I'm on the reg and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Pelosi, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on Mock with her, but it feels so empty without me, so...
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to have this up on the screen. We're going to see, how things go throughout this. I don't know exactly what time the swearing in is supposed to start. Apparently right now. So let's jump in. Let's get it done. I am so beyond ready for this, guys.
Trump looks great like always.
Indeed, Jewish gamer. The world is a much safer place because Daddy's home. Facts.
I mean, he's already ended conflicts and he's not even president yet, so...
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, look at Melania. Stunning as always.
That's much better.
Melania,
hey to everybody over in the Instagram chat.
Melania really pulls off the hats.
She really does.
She's
Although she kind of looks... Why does she look like she's going to a mob funeral?
I don't know, but she always... Whenever I've seen her in hats, she always has those little, short hats on, and she's got her hair, all, put up, and she looks stunning.
She rocks them. She rocks the shit out of them, dude.
She's a baddie.
She's, dude, I'm telling you, she's hot. I mean, that's just what I mean. Facts. It's just facts, and that's coming from the homo. Okay, I was gonna say it's awful quiet.
My God.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting the President of the United States and the Vice President of the United States, ranking member of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Deb Fischer, House Democratic Leader, the Honorable Hakeem Jeffries, and Senate Majority Secretary, the Honorable Robert Duncan.
Hakeem Jeffries looks like somebody just fucking kicked his dog.
Dude, I am so ready to see all the scowls. I am not upset at all that Michelle and Barack are not there, and
no, the pedos stayed home.
Gentlemen, the President
George Bush
of the
didn't
United
show
States,
up.
the Honorable Joseph R. Biden Jr.
Oh,
and
come
Vice President of the
on.
United States, the
Come
Honorable Kamala Baby
on.
Harris.
Yes, Sean, do it. Why do we have to look at this fucking cunt? I don't want to look at this guy. Come on. Haven't you paraded the dead horse around enough already?
She's like, "Hi everyone. Hi, I lost. I'm a big loser."
Yeah, I thought Kamala was staying home. Is she? I wonder how many Bloody Marys she's had already this morning. Fucking alcoholic. Rick said he has that I shit my pants half smile, half frown on his face already. So true though.
He just had an ice cream cone.
Either that or he's about to.
Ladies and
he's
gentlemen,
about to make a
escorting
chocolate
the
ice
Vice
cream
President-elect, the Executive Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Mr. Michael Wagner, Senate Deputy Sergeant-at-Arms and Doorkeeper, Jason Bell, and House Deputy Sergeant-at-Arms, Mr. Sean Keating.
Well, I gotta say, it's a really beautiful background. I mean, it's cool seeing them outside and everything, but it's really neat seeing them inside like this. They got the paintings in the background, the statues and everything.
Vice President-elect of the United States.
It's more intimate.
The Honorable
I like
J.D.
that.
Vance.
Oh, there he is.
First vice president with a beard since the 1910s. That's fucking wild, dog.
I was just about to say that. And there's his wife back there. She's a knockout too.
She really is. She really fucking is.
Conservatives are just better looking people. They just are. We're not filled with all that hatred and bitterness.
We're happier. We're healthier.
Yeah. You get ugly. We're not eating all that red number 5.
I mean, look, I might be a little chubby. Third Railify, get your ass in this stream, you fuck. This stream needs a little more gay. I might crash it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, but we're gay in a good way.
JD Vance looks a little nervous. Is it?
He's about to become the second. Dude, he's about to become the second most powerful man in the world. I'd be nervous too.
I wouldn't be. I mean, the man is a fucking straight up badass. Like, he looks nervous in a bad way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's what makes
escorting the President-elect, the Staff Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Elizabeth Farah, House Sergeant-at-Arms, the Honorable William P. McFarland, Senate Sergeant-at-Arms and Doorkeeper,
wow, this is
the Honorable Jennifer A. Hemingway,
StreamYard is fighting
Senate
me
Majority
right now.
Leader, the Honorable John
So
Thune,
laggy.
and the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies.
Is it just laggy on the streamers or laggy for
House Majority
It's just
Leader,
it's just laggy on stream. I'm wondering
Speaker of the
if
House of Representatives.
here I'm going to drop the
Mike
link
Johnson,
to this in the private chat.
Senate Democratic Leader, the
Pull
Honorable
it to your
Charles
screen,
E.
see
Schumer,
if it comes through a little bit
ranking member
clearer.
of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the
Because it
Honorable
could just be
Deb
my
Fischer,
internet.
and Chairwoman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Amy Klobuchar.
Looks a lot better for me.
All right, hit full screen on yours. I'll just swap them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, the Honorable Donald John Trump.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's like, Joe,
look at that.
Joe, you're a loser. See ya.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
He lost. Get him out of here. Go home to mommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Barron Trump's really going hard with the slick back hair.
Dude,
like all the other Trump
trying
kids.
to pull off. It's like, dude, it's the Godfather thing, man. Just
yeah,
straight back.
Him and Melania, man, looking like gangsters.
Fucking Trump looks like a gangster, the original gangster.
Please welcome the chairwoman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, here she is. Clap politely.
Blah, blah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 60th presidential inauguration. Today, President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance will take their oaths of office, and we will witness the peaceful transfer of power at the heart of our democracy.
I'm so sick of Democrats pushing out all the peaceful transfer of power BS.
Look at that hair.
For the past year, I've chaired the inaugural ceremony committee, which includes...
Hold on, wait a minute. Look at this hair. Look at this guy's fucking hair.
Look at it. I'm just like Donald Trump.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Who worked so hard over the last year, and especially the last 3 days. You've done a beautiful job, and you have shown grace under
I see those
pressure.
flyaways. I see those split ends.
Hey, now. We're getting a little bit of wind and snow in
this
DC.
year is our
The
enduring
whole world has
democracy.
already ended. They don't care about their
The
looks.
presence of so many presidents and vice presidents here today is truly a testament to that endurance. We welcome President Biden and Dr. Biden. We welcome Vice President Harris and Doug Emhoff, President Obama, President Clinton and Secretary Clinton, President Bush and Laura Bush, Vice President Pence, Vice President Quayle and Marilyn Quayle. The justices of the United States
How'd you like to
Supreme
have that
Court
last name?
are with us, all 9 of them, I
Quayle?
counted. And of course, the Trump and Vance families.
Sounds delicious.
This ceremony marks what will
thought Bush
soon be
wasn't there.
250
said he was
years
Yeah,
of our democracy.
I thought so too.
It is the moment
Here, turn
when
the
leaders
audio down on
elevated
your-
by the will of the people
on your stream
promise
to about,
be
I don't know,
faithful to our
75%. That
to
way,
cherish and
our
defend
voices
it.
are at least
It
a
is
little
the
up and
moment
over.
when they become,
that?
as we all should be,
That's
the
perfect.
guardians of our country.
Hey, chat,
Also,
if you guys have
war
a
and
issue
peace
hearing
through
us, let us
adversity
know.
and prosperity.
Hopefully this
We
is
hold this
balanced out.
inauguration every 4 years.
I thought Obama
and
wasn't supposed to be there
today
either, or was it
falls
just
on Martin
Michelle
Luther
Obama?
King Day.
No, I thought it was him.
A further reminder that we must strive to uphold the values enshrined
All right,
in our
it
Constitution.
needs to be pointed out because I can't
freedoms,
contain it
the
anymore.
liberties,
Dr. Jill
and
Biden is
as
a doctor of
inscribed
education.
on
She's
the
not
entrance
that
of the
special.
United
It has to be
States
said. I
Supreme
can't let it
Court,
go.
Equal justice under law.
She's not.
I detect no lies.
There's nothing special about the whore. What are you talking about?
But what makes this moment more than a passing ceremony is all who are watching it across the country. The
Jill's
people
pissed.
of this nation.
You can see her.
The ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Well, yeah. Is she stuck
President
seated
Kennedy,
next to
who
Kamala?
at one point worked as a senator in this building and would often
I mean,
walk
she could be
through
like, this
very
fucking black
rotunda,
bitch cost me
once
4
said,
more years
"In
of
a
this.
democracy,
Indian
Bush.
bitch, what is
Jill
she?
Biden
regardless of
definitely
interest
voted
in
for Trump.
politics, holds
She
office.
She
definitely
went
did.
out of
Every
the
one of
she went
us
out of the White
is in a
House in an
position
all red
of
suit on election day.
responsibility. With that responsibility of
Jill Biden
citizenship
100%
comes an
voted for
obligation
Trump.
not to seek out malice, as President Lincoln once reminded us, but to view others with a generosity of spirit.
Well, I mean, maybe she
despite
didn't
our
vote
differences.
for Trump.
With that
but,
responsibility
I mean,
of leadership comes an obligation.
She very well could have
to
just wrote
stand our
"fuck
ground
Kamala"
when we
on the
must and
ballot.
find common ground when we can. With everything swirling around us, the hot mess of division, it is on all of us, to quote an incredible songwriter who just happened to be born in my state, to ensure that our nation's democracy is our shelter from the storm. There's a reason this ceremony takes place at the Capitol. In other countries, it might be in a presidential
I'm so
palace
sick
or
to
a
the libs
gilded
pushing the
executive
whole
office
democracy
building.
thing. We're
Here
not
it
democracy.
is traditionally held at the Capitol,
Constitutional
the People's
Republic.
House. It is a fitting reminder of the system
Also,
of
I'm
checks
tired of
and
the
balances
battle
that is
over
the
a
very
nation.
foundation
I'm tired
of
of that,
our
too. That's
government.
fucking-
3 equal branches of government. That is how, for nearly 250 years, our great American experiment, grounded in the rule of law, has endured.
It was like that for a while, but now
So,
we have the
as
fourth,
we
much more
inaugurate
powerful branch
a
of
new
government called the
president
bureaucracy.
and vice president,
Yeah.
let us remember that the power
Some would argue that
of
that's the
those
only branch of
in
government.
this
But
room
Vivek's going
comes
to take care of
from
that,
the
right,
people.
guys?
The construction workers who build our country, the
The
teachers
Washington
and
Post is
healthcare
saying that
workers who
Doge is
nurture
going
us,
to
the
get sued
troops
the
defending
second
our freedoms, and yes,
Trump
the
comes to power.
firefighters in Los Angeles putting themselves on the line for
That doesn't
us.
surprise me.
Oh my God, how much longer are we gonna have to listen to her? Oh, there's Charlie Kirk out there. He got invited.
Our democracy's strength
course he
and
did.
grit must match theirs.
Oh, I do see George
May
Bush
God
back there doing
bless
next to
our
Hillary.
nation. Thank you.
Oh yeah, okay. Did you guys notice that J.D. Vance and Don Jr.
Good
are dressed
afternoon.
identically?
Endurance through the years is the ultimate
Rick said the
test.
Fox stream just caught Barron hitting his
Persevere through
vape.
time is the
Oh,
true measure
geez.
of an idea
Rick, clip
an
that and send it to me, please.
and a nation. Our founders wrote the Constitution so that America
Sorry, if you guys are
could
wondering what I'm
withstand
doing, I'm on my
all the
my other
twists
phone.
and turns of
Got
time.
one here as my
They wrote it to guide
camera.
us and to preserve forever our right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
I know this is historical
But as
and all
much
that.
as the truths
Good
and
God, it's enough
principles
fucking bull-
enshrined in our Constitution remain the same,
Is this the
our
lady whose husband
democracy
didn't
promises
shake
the American
Kamala Harris's
people
hand?
the power to change, to chart their own destiny.
I don't know.
That's the beauty. That
But that's
is
great.
the importance.
Remember that
of
whole thing like a
democracy.
week or two ago because
It
like her
allows
husband is like
the
literally
endurance,
disabled and everything and he has a cane.
permanence
And they're like,
of
oh
a
my gosh, how
nation through
disrespectful. He didn't
change.
shake Kamala
It
Harris's
allows
hand.
nations like our United States both to avoid the obstacles and to seize
Look
the
at Trump, man.
opportunities God has placed before us. all while staying true to our founding principles. Today is our country's 60th inauguration ceremony. Like all the others before it, it is a celebration of our right to set our uniquely American course.
Joe Biden's
The
falling
past
asleep.
several years have been trying at times for many, many Americans, and also for the nations of the free world that we humbly strive to lead. In November, Americans chose again to steer this nation towards greatness, the secure, safe, and prosperous future that our founders envisioned for all of
Something
us.
I'm thinking about, and Danny
And
brings up a good point.
today,
How are we at
we
60
celebrate not only
inaugurations since
their
there's only
decision
been
to do
47
so, but
presidents?
also the simple right and wisdom of a free people to
Good
make
question.
their own choice
I've been trying to think about that. I'm like,
so that their nation might endure.
wouldn't there
Because
be,
And
for
now,
many
allow
presidents,
me
there
to
wouldn't be an
welcome
inauguration
Timothy
because they're not
Dolan
being sworn
and
in because they've
Reverend
won 2
Franklin
terms?
Graham, who will deliver our
So wouldn't that even
invitation.
maybe be
question.
less
Please
than
rise.
47?
It's a good question. Kamala looks fucking miserable, and I think Joe is
Be
taking a
still
nap.
and know that I am God, supreme among the nations, supreme on the earth. Let us pray. Remembering General George Washington on his knees at Valley Forge, recalling Abraham Lincoln at his second inaugural, with malice
Hey,
toward none, with
pretty
charity
sure-
for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right. Remembering
Hey, Nate,
General
check your
George
YouTube
Patton's
stream.
instructions to his soldiers as they
Because
began
mine got
the Battle
taken
of the
down.
Bulge 8 decades ago. Pray. Pray when fighting. Pray alone. Pray with others. Pray by night. Pray by day. Observing the birthday of the Reverend Martin Luther King, who warned, without God, our efforts turn to ashes.
mine's good.
We,
Really?
blessed citizens of this one nation under God,
Weird. Mine got
humbled
taken
by
down.
our claim that
For
in
what?
God we trust.
It
gather
doesn't
indeed
say.
this inauguration day to pray for our president, Donald J. Trump, his family, his advisors, his cabinet, his aspirations,
Oh, wait.
his vice president.
Hold on.
For the Lord's blessings upon Joseph Biden.
Oh, wait. No, it's
For
good.
our men and women in uniform. For each other.
Oh,
whose hopes are
stream
stoked
unavailable.
this new year,
Yep.
this
Suspended
inauguration
policy
day.
violations.
We cannot
what?
err
We haven't
in
said
relying
anything.
upon that prayer
I
from
know.
the Bible, upon which our president will soon
Maybe they
place his
don't
hand
like
in oath.
that.
As we make our
we're
own the
streaming from another
supplications of
provider.
King Solomon for wisdom as he began his governance.
No, you know what
God
it
of our
is? It's
fathers, in
probably
your
those
wisdom,
cunts,
you
those
set
fucking
man
little
to govern
pricks
your creatures,
at
to govern in
YouTube are
holiness and
probably
justice,
crying right
to
now.
render
Just like
justice
Keith
with
Olbermann, they're
integrity.
probably
Give
pissing
our
on their
leader
face right
wisdom,
now. And
for
they're
he is
fucking
your
butthurt.
servant,
And so
aware
they're like,
of
no,
your-
we're
of
not
his
going to
own
let
weakness
anybody
and brevity
stream
of
this. All
life.
those conservative
If
streamers, fuck
wisdom
them. We're
which
going to
comes
ruin
not
their
from you
day
be
by
not
not
with him,
streaming
he
it
shall
and not allowing
be
it.
held in no esteem. Send wisdom from heavens that she may be with him.